Hi, it's Adele Michael, and I am back today with step 3 of how to be clearly compelling in your messaging and marketing for your business. So it's August 23rd here in North Carolina, and autumn is coming. There are lots of leaves on the ground. The temperature's cooler. Kids are still playing by the lake, but school starts next week. So I hope you're doing well wherever you are and getting ready for the change of season. So today we're talking about step 3 of how to market your business, your service-based business. And so the overall concept is that you want to offer people what they want, not what they need. You know what they need, but you want to offer them what they want and be an invitation into what they want, and so that you can also give them what they need. And you want to figure out what problem you solve. And in this world, in this marketplace now, it can be pretty narrow. We'll talk a little bit about that later. So step 3 is, what's your solution? So you have a particular worldview, a point of view about how you see the world, where you see people struggling, the problems that you are uniquely qualified to help solve. And so you may go into the marketplace thinking that's enough. Well, it's usually not. And I am experienced with that myself, and that's what I help my clients do, is get more clear on what they do, so they're actually communicating with the people they want to serve, rather than kind of broadcasting a big kind of diffused message that doesn't really get heard by anyone. So the next question to ask is, to answer this big question, is what need do you meet? What need do you meet? What need do you meet? Is it overall health and well-being? Is it relationships and happiness? Is it money and meaning? Or something in that realm, or a mashup of some of those issues? And what wants do you fulfill? So this is really critical, because you want to offer what people want so that they get in conversation with you and have the opportunity to buy from you. So an example for me is, from my experience, is I used to try to market freedom and empowerment for women. Freedom and empowerment. And then I didn't get a lot of traction on that. And then I thought, well, what about money? Everybody wants more money. Yeah, got a little bit more traction on that, but it was still too broad. And then I realized that with my skill set and my experience of not knowing how to sell very well, and looking around in my marketplace to my colleagues who had wonderful services to offer, but they weren't selling well, I knew that I could help meet that need. So that's what I've narrowed down to, is helping women business owners and service providers sell with authenticity and integrity. And an extension of that is what we're talking about now, is what are you talking about selling? What are you offering to the people that you want to serve? So that has gotten me better traction, more clients, more engagement, and I'm serving the people that I can serve, and I'm still delivering freedom and empowerment. Freedom and empowerment around everything in life, around money and around business. So do you see how they're all kind of connected? And it feels much better to have something that's attractive to people. They know they want, they kind of know they need it. And so we have more conversations, and I'm able to develop more relationships with people to see whether I can help them. So I want to tell you about what happened yesterday at Abundance with Adele, my live in-person workshop that I hold monthly in Durham, North Carolina. So if you're in the Triangle or nearby, please come and join us. AbundanceWithAdele.com. It's the place to go and register. So Rebecca, who is a new chiropractor and acupuncturist in the area, has come several times, and she got to be the abundance seat yesterday. The whole workshop focused on her and her business issue, which was she is so committed to wellness and health, and she really wants to help everyone that she treats to be more well, to feel better, to be healthier. And she said, but not many people buy that. You know they need it, but they don't really buy it. What people are really wanting is to look better. And I do facelift acupuncture. I know how to do that. And it really works. But I'm feeling resistant to offering that to the marketplace because I want people to be well. I don't necessarily think of myself as a beauty expert, but I can help people look and feel more beautiful. So my response was, that is a wonderful doorway into what the people you can serve want. Facelift acupuncture. And what that does is that gets the person who's interested in that, who wants to look better without Botox, without chemicals or pharmaceuticals, it helps them have an avenue and without surgery, to get that service. And while she's doing that, while she's having that session with them, she can also say, this wrinkle right here relates to a certain organ in your body, or these bags under your eyes relate to your kidneys, and there are ways that we can strengthen that. So that is a doorway into helping her clients, her patients, have more health and well-being, and have more overall health and well-being, as well as look better. So that was a really interesting way to look at the service, the solution she provides, which is overall health and well-being, with what the marketplace wants, and as a doorway into everything that she can provide. So think about that for yourself. Is there anything that you know that your marketplace wants, but you're kind of resisting? And that's what Rebecca said. She said, I kind of have judgment about people, wanting to have facelifts and stuff. But I know I can help them. And so that was the response from me and the whole group, actually. And I said to her, look, I know I have bags under my eyes. I would come to you. We're not in the same vicinity, so it would be a little challenging. But definitely, that's something that resonates with me. And I'm not, I like to look good as I can, and I'm very committed to my overall health. So I actually would be an ideal client for her. So look and see the overall solution that you provide and how that marries with what your ideal clients want. Okay? So that's your assignment for the week. That's something for you to think about. And what I'd like to offer you is an opportunity to spend 2 days in October with me and a very small group of other women entrepreneurs, really getting clear and compelling with your messaging and how you deliver it. So very confident. So I'm calling this, I'm going to show you the graphic. I'm very proud of the graphic. Thank you, Annie Franceschi of Greatest Story Creative. I think that's right. Yeah. Annie Franceschi, who does all my branding, and she is fantastic. So it's called Choosing Abundance. Let me point to the Choosing Abundance. And I call it that because we all have a choice in life. We can choose to stay hidden and diffused and unclear with our messaging. As one person said yesterday, it's like I'm in a hole under a rock. How am I getting clients that way? It's like, oh, I don't know. It's harder. It really is harder. So if you are wanting to be seen and heard for your business messaging and marketing, this is a 2 days, all day retreat in Durham, North Carolina, October 19th and 20th, a Friday, Saturday, with up to 12 other business women who are really committed to growing their business and helping the people that they want to help and increasing their income and impact as well. And what we're going to do is go through these steps that I've been teaching about on these Facebook Lives. We're going to go through each one of the steps as a group and give you feedback, immediate feedback and support to clarify your message. Know what the problem is you solve, what your people want, what's your solution, and the other steps in this series, and so that you leave with more confidence, a really great message, and a marketing plan, so you know how to get out there to get the word out to the people you want to serve. So if that's something of interest to you, please go to choosingabundanceevent.com, choosingabundanceevent.com, and all the information is there. I'd love to have a conversation with you if you have any questions, or you can register there. There is an early price discount if you register by September 15th. And if you register by then, you also have a 2-pay option. I'm offering a $100 rebate if you bring a friend. Each of you would get $100 off of the tuition, and I have a money-back guarantee. So it's all there at that site. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for today. I wish you great abundance and clarity in your message. I'll talk to you next time.